while I stare at you.
Hey. So, this is gonna be my official Tucker House tour. And I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all at the very end, tell you how to get the best room in Tucker. It's a big tip, because this room is actually the handicapped room. Like, they aren't usually this wide. You usually don't have this much like space. It's usually longer rather than an L shape, and there's not as much space. But I'll tell you that at the end of the video, because you know I want you to work for it. But this is the room. It's separated into two halves, A half, B half. B half is my half. That's my roommate's half. Gotta give my roommate a shout out. He's like the best kid ever. Hooks me up in a lot of ways. Helps me wake up in the morning. Doesn't get bothered when my alarm goes off for like 20 minutes. Best kid ever. That's all his food right there. He's got the unlimited meal plan, which I'll try to convince you all not to do later on. But he can basically go to the pod, provisions on demand, like the little shop that we have here, and get this stuff for free every afternoon. And he just gets it, brings it up here, and then sits it there. And it's like the community fund. I can eat that if I want to. I try not to all the time because, you know, it's his food, but it's good to have. Anyways, so this is my side of the room. That's my chest of drawers. Bunch of random stuff on there. All USB charged objects. My Camelback's hanging on the wall. Laundry in the corner. Desk. I've got my chest of drawers with like supplies and stuff in there. More miscellaneous stuff. My whiteboard, which I need for this video. MacBook, calendar, important. And I've got this, which is actually like a memory foam pad on top of a bed spring with my beanbag chair there. I do this because then I can sit here and look at that wall, and right there is my projector, which is connected to my PlayStation, and we'll play on that wall. So like, sit here. Quality's not amazing, but I can have like movie night. It's a little shifted over right now. I highly recommend it. This thing costs like $70. The DB Power projector. Right now I can't play though because my PlayStation controller unfortunately broke. So yeah, but that was the setup beforehand. Less so now. Didn't turn off. There we go. Turn that off as well. I'd recommend getting a PlayStation and like just getting subscriptions over like actually having cable TV. Like the cable TV works and everything, but I just got like a Netflix subscription. That's what I watch because you're gonna want to watch TV on demand. College life is hectic. So yeah, that's like all my stuff in particular. My bed's actually down here. I don't sleep on that. I use it like a couch. I sleep down there. That's as made as my bed gets. I have this little like blanket hangover because I like to take naps at midday and it keeps it shady down there. The only issue is it doesn't ventilate as well, so I have it to where I can like pop it up on this table, have more air going down in there. The fan works, but when you crank it up really, really high, it clicks. Which is a maintenance issue, but I don't really like calling maintenance down here. So I don't. This right here is like the kitchenette kind of deal. Those are my plates. We have to share this. Technically it's shared space, but my roommate doesn't take up very much space, so I get a lot of it to myself. You get lock boxes, which I highly recommend you use because there are two doors here. This door you lock, but these bathroom doors that go in between the two dorms don't lock. So if your roommates are kind of careless and they don't lock their doors, somebody can get into their room and then walk over to your room. If you've got stuff like this, all that shit's expensive. You don't want that stolen, so I'd use the lockbox. Or if you get to the point like where I'm at, where you trust your suite mates enough, it's not really a big deal. Anyways, this is my closet. Looking good. Alright, in one side, I've got all my shoes, dress shoes, athletic shoes, skate shoes, cleats, because intramural sports are big here. I got my chest of drawers, which, as you can see by my roommate's bed over there, usually they're underneath the bed, but I moved them over here so I could have my little, like, lofted bed set up. Then over on this side, I have more drawers and all my clothes hanging here. If you look closely, you might notice that I have a ton of jackets and sweatshirts and like flannels, although I'm in Arizona. I don't know, I like being nice and like warm in a cozy like jacket and stuff. Even though it's Arizona, it's like 120 degrees when I got here. I don't actually have a thermostat in this room. It's over in the other room, so you just kind of have to trust that they're making good decisions with the thermostat. But back at home, I used to set my thermostat to like 68 year-round. Had a thermostat in my room because my dad was an HVAC tech, among other things. He's a jack of all trades. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, I'd set it to like 68 even in the summertime and just be like in a hoodie underneath thick blankets. Loved it. Can't really do that here. Like here I sleep in the bare minimum because it's hot. It's always hot. The thermostat says 68, but it's not 68. It's like 74. So that's just kind of what you deal with. What else in here? Oh, Pedialyte. It's an important beverage for, when you have bad mornings where your stomach's hurting for some reason, maybe your head's hurting. Happens in college. Who knows why? What else? I've got like a list of shit I've got to remember on this. Ironing. My stuff is like extremely wrinkled, and like it's just because I'd never learned how to iron. College, I'm a guy. Like my mom always did it for me. I was blessed that way. But like I walked into Chris Corona's room the first day of my buddy Chris Corona's room. First day I met him. We were going out somewhere. I think we were going to a party downtown Phoenix. And I was wearing like a button-down shirt and some shorts, and they were both wrinkly. He was like, you gonna go to the party like that?" And I was like shook. I was like, "Oh, I don't know what the issue is." I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" He was like, "In my house, you can't walk out of the door with clothes wrinkly like that." And I was like, "Okay, fine. I'm going to anyways." He's like, No. I'll iron them for you." And he took my clothes. I like changed into something else for a few minutes, and he took my clothes and ironed them for me so we could go to the party. Hasn't continued doing that. Wish he would, because I guess I'm going to have to buy an ironing board and learn how to do it, because it's a life skill. But yeah, good guy. So that's it for the closet. Oh, all my stuff. All my extra stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, Tide Pods, all that good shit is up and damn, trying not to cuss in the vlogs, up in this corner, or up in the top. That's about it. Now, bathroom tour. This is my bathroom. We each get a sink. We each get 2 drawers, a cabinet, and then a medicine cabinet. Mine was looking rough. My friends knew that I was making this vlog because this dorm tour, because all of a sudden my like bathroom was like clean, and they're like, "What the fuck? What happened to all your stuff?" But yeah, I cleaned up for this. That's all my like dishes on this little black pad. I actually stole that from the dining hall accidentally. Like I walked out with a glass of orange juice in my hand and didn't realize it until I got upstairs, so I guess it's mine now. This is our bathroom. We each get a bathroom with a toilet in it, but our bathroom, which I'm not going to take you into because it's 4 guys in a dorm, it gets a little rough in there. It's a little messy, and none of us really want to vow to like clean it up because it's not our mess in particular, it's everybody's mess. But in there is a toilet right ahead, and then to the right there's a shower with a bathtub in it because we have the handicapped. Usually it's like a little tiny square, like it'd literally be like these 4 squares, and that's your shower. We have like a whole tub. It's really nice. Shower pressure isn't that great, but we're on the 6th floor, so it's not that bad. Yeah, that's the dorm tour. What else do I need to talk about? There was other shit. Damn it. Again. Looking at the list. Bathroom tour, bed explanation, did it. Roommate shout out, did it. Food, did it. Walls. Okay, on the walls, I got Don't Tread on Me flag. Got it in high school. I think it's pretty cool. Hang it up everywhere I go. Conor McGregor, best fighter ever. He's going to beat Floyd Mayweather. It didn't happen. It's too bad. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I got that on our trip to Ireland. I think it was back in like 2012 or something like that. Good times. This stuff doesn't make much sense right now. One second. Here we are. Dartboard. So, hang it up right there. Corkboard gives me a little extra space to throw. As you can see, we've missed a few times. Jack Daniels poster with my Powerball tickets on it. You can't buy Powerball here. It's like 21 and up in Arizona for some reason. I guess that's like hardcore gambling, even though you can go to a Indian casino at 18 and gamble all you want. Whatever. My Camelback, and then of course blank wall for the projector. All right, that's it. That's my dorm tour. I think it should be helpful. Like when I went through all of like the videos online, there were like 3 Tucker House dorm tours, and they weren't very like explaining. So, oh yeah, I'll go over the utilities. Like every even floor has a laundry room that is free, like you don't have to pay for it, and a kitchen. And then the floor above you has a living room with a ping pong table. So it's pretty nice. It's kind of like living in a hotel though. It's not like the most sociable place. Like we don't have our doors open or anything like that. I mean, that's just what I've observed and what a few people have told me. It's not like, it's really nice. It's the nicest dorms on campus. You could be over in Hasse where they flood whenever it rains. And believe it or not, it rains in Arizona. We have monsoon season when like all of a sudden it'll rain really hard and it'll be a haboob, which is a haboob is like a massive dust storm. And like you can't go outside because you'll get coated. Alright, that's it for my dorm tour. Might as well throw some darts. Why not? I got 6 tries. Let's see how well I do. If that's all of them. Ooh, not good. Okay. Alright. Well, that got progressively better. Outside the ring, that's a 5. Not great. That's 25. Like in the red ring around the bullseye, I believe is 25. That's 16, and that's 10. Not terrible. Could have been worse. Not terrible. Could have been worse. Is like a motto in college. How'd you do on that exam? Not terrible. Could have been worse. Anyways, I'm a fool. I forgot to give you all my knowledge. If you're an engineer at ASU, you're gonna be living in Tucker House. They're gonna tell you have to. You need to apply when the like application opens to pick your housing. You need to pick room 56 on the B wing. It doesn't matter what floor. I know for a fact because my buddy a few floors below me has the same exact room plan, and it's the bigger handicapped room. Pick them up as fast as you can, as soon as you can, because it's worth it. It's a lot nicer. I go to my buddy's rooms all the time. They're smaller, they're more cramped. You don't want that. Get a handicapped room. Unless, like, I mean, I guess handicap people get first dibs on handicap rooms, but I just kind of picked this one kind of late in the application process because I was late applying to ASU. I just got this one, and it's way better. Yeah, that's all. I hope you found it useful. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Check out my vlogs. They're all right, I think. They're going to get better. I'm brand new to this. All right, thanks. Bye.